Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am sharing a little unboxing from The Good and the Beautiful. But before I unbox this, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Sarah and I am a homeschooling mom to 5 kids. And on my channel, I love to share content on homeschooling, motherhood, and my faith in Christ. So if you guys like that kind of content, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you don't miss out on a video. Anyway, let's just get right into this. I already kind of opened it because, you know what, I got it yesterday and I just couldn't wait. So, as per usual, The Good and the Beautiful, they wrap their stuff really nicely, always. So, I only have a couple things because I did already order some of our curriculum from them before. And if you guys watched my video about how we actually got a grant this year to help us, and speaking of which, if you hear any banging in the background, it's because we are currently having the siding of our house redone. It was causing water to come in our house, but because of all of the financial stuff that we were going through, I really wasn't going to buy much this year. And then, praise the Lord, I found a grant, which I talk more about in, I think I'll put a card in this video if you're interested in hearing about that. But that's why I did another little haul, but it's not a lot of stuff. I only got a few things because I already pretty much have the majority of our curriculum now. And I'm pretty sure this is the last haul I have besides books. So this is the last of our actual curriculum. But I do have a couple book hauls that I'm going to be sharing with you guys as well, like thrifted books that I have, like used books that I've picked up over, last several months. The first book that I got is this one called The Girl and the Block. So the synopsis of this says, when a young girl finds an old block sitting forgotten all alone, she sees a world of fun. This darling story, full of joy and imagination of playtime, will make you smile from start to finish. So this is pretty much talking about, how, the girl playing with blocks and having imaginative play, I'm guessing. So anyway, this is perfect. And I think my daughter will love this because it's beautifully illustrated and there aren't so many words on the page. And I'm just trying to get her fluency level up. Like, she can read, but she is just not confident in her reading skills yet. Although I know that because I'm her teacher, I know how many words that she can read from all of the, phonograms that we have learned. So I know that she could probably read all of these words in this book, and it's not super long. Actually, we also have the book from The Good and the Beautiful called Jane and the King, and she actually picked that book up all on her own and just started reading it, and I was so impressed. That one, I think, is in maybe their B set, and this is A1, so I know that this will probably be something that piques her interest. And, it doesn't have so many words that she's not going to want to read it. Also, I got this one's also a level 1A. This one is called I Am Molly. This is Mac. So this one is a bit thicker and there is definitely more words on this page, but I'm pretty sure she can read all of these in here. Although she would definitely probably pick this one up before she picked this one up. And I guess I didn't realize that this one was, had so many words on the page, which I probably should have just looked because they do have samples on their website, which is what I love about The Good and the Beautiful. Okay, so the next book that I got, you guys, I got this because we have a little hamster, and when I saw this book, I knew she would love this. Because they love our hamster so much. This one is called Rolling Thunder, A Hamster's Tale. So I just thought this is a level 1B, but it is a smaller book and it doesn't have as many words on the page. It has a little bit more than this one, but I feel like it's still not overwhelming, and I think because it has a hamster in it, she's really gonna love this. And then I think my other kids will like this too. Okay, so then the last book that I ended up getting is this one that is also a level 1B, and it is called Brent's Bot. And this one I got more for my boys, just because, you know, I could read this to them and I just think that they would like it. But Faith could probably also read this as well. And the words are a little smaller on this, but there's not so many that it's overwhelming. So yeah, like as this one, I feel like the words are bigger, but I don't know, it almost looks like there's more words in this, but they're probably about the same, just the different size text. So I don't know. I just thought adding a couple more books to our little reading library would be nice. So those are the ones that I chose. And then what I ended up getting as well is their new safety unit. I never did the safety unit that they had before, but I always wanted to. And when they came out with this one, I decided to get it because it was already bound and they have student journals. So this is for grades 3 to 8. And I'm going to be doing this with Nathan and Faith. So this is just kind of a little bit what it looks like. Of course, beautiful on the inside, very high quality paper, really nice. And then I got the safety student journal for 7th to 8th grade because I have a 7th grader this year. That's kind of what it looks like on the inside. If you guys want a more in-depth flip through, let me know. And then I also got the one for grades 3 through 8, and this is what that kind of looks like. So this one probably just has like maybe more drawing in it or something. Oh yeah, and coloring. So yeah, there is that. So I am excited to be doing this. And then they also have like they also have suggested add-ons to that, and I did end up getting them. So one of the suggested add-ons is cyber safety, which I think is very important. And Nathan is going to, we are pretty much like really restrictive when it comes to screens, but he already kind of knows a lot of cyber safety, just because we have open conversations all the time. But I figured this would be good in case there was stuff that, you know, I forgot to mention to him. This is kind of what it looks like. Because there probably is stuff in here that I haven't talked to him about, and I could go over this with Faith as well. Also, there was this pack of books. It was a 2-pack of books that is suggested as well, and I did end up getting them. Okay, so this book talks about pretty much pornography and how and what to do if you see it, pretty much. But it's told in like a nice story form. So I really like this because I think this, all right, I do have 2 other books, not from The Good and the Beautiful. They're from another company, and I actually really like it. I think it's called Good Picture, Bad Picture, and I have the younger one and the older one. And so this one is probably kind of along the same lines. But I don't know. I just feel like this one is told in a different type of story. I just feel like you can never have enough materials to help with that. So, you know, the more materials I have to help teach my kids to like not look at pornography or what to do if you see it, the better. Because I want to just equip my children, because you're not going to always be around them every second of the day as much as I would like to, and as much as I want to protect them. You have to also equip your kids as well. It's very important. And pornography is a very serious, crazy addiction. And there's just been so many studies about pornography and how damaging it can be in many different ways. In this one, there's the dad and his 2 kids are walking along the beach, and he kind of teaches them what to do if you ever see pornography, and he comes up with this little turn away game that he plays with them. So, and then it says in here, the turn away game is a gentle story that teaches children to discern between bad and good images and the importance of deciding to turn away. So I like that. And then I also got this book right here, which is called A Mushroom Walk. And this one says, as Martha and Otto walk through the forest, their mother teaches. So I like that. There's one where the dad teaches and one where the mom teaches. Their mother teaches them about what kinds of mushrooms are safe to eat. Their mother teaches them about something else very important, sexual abuse. Join Martha and Otto as they learn what to do if anyone ever asks to do something inappropriate with their bodies. You guys, I am a hugely, this is such an important topic. I was sexually abused as a kid, and I know a lot of people who were sexually abused as kids, and it is horrifying. It is a horrific thing, and you know, I just think the more that we can teach our kids what to do and empower them in situations, yes, not every situation, you know, you are able to get out of, but there's a lot of times if you just speak up, people might be scared, like the abuser might be shocked and stop. So, like I can think of a time when I was actually in a public situation where this happened and I was being sexually abused, and I was so scared to even say anything. But I bet if I would have just spoke out in that situation, the person, I bet it would have stopped. But I was so scared and so frozen, and I just didn't know what to do. And you know what? That happens a lot. And not saying that, you know, even if you read this to your kid or whatever, that, you know, it's going to completely stop any of that, because, you know, you can't completely control things. But to be aware and what to do in situations like that, I just feel like is very important to try and help equip kids in those situations. Because I know not every situation can be stopped. But to be able to equip your kids and even kind of train them and teach them in those things and what to do if it ever happens, because I feel like a lot of times people are sexually abused and they're too afraid to speak out against it, or they feel ashamed. I mean, there are so many reasons why people don't speak out, you know, and it's just so sad because there's just so much trauma that comes with abuse, and it just sucks, you guys. It sucks. We live in obviously a very crazy fallen world where things like this happen, and it's so sad. But anyway, I try to get resources like this all the time to help my children. Anyway, so those are the two books that come in this pack to go along with the safety unit, because obviously you're going to be talking about both those issues and the cyber, probably the cyber, like internet safety on here as well. Like I said, if you guys want like a more flip through of any of this, let me know. But that is my little haul from The Good and the Beautiful. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, or you want to see a detailed flip through, let me know in the comments below and I will do that. And if you like content like this, be sure to subscribe below, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, have a blessed day.